we dive into the reality of what it actually takes to go after a dream. All of the sweat, all of the tears, all of the sacrifice. And at the end of the day, it isn't easy, but is it worth it?
Do you have a dream? What did you give up? Who did you let go? How much did you sacrifice? All for the dream. What's going on, everybody? This is All for the Dream, and I am your host, Nakesha Wright. And today I have with me the one and only Hutch the Rad. All right, so Hutch, go ahead and tell them a little bit about yourself, what you got going on.
I'm Hutch the Rad. Really good friends with this one right here. I made radunlimited.com. I just do music, art, fashion, all types of stuff like that. You know, it's a giant cluster of everything that I do.
All right, so with your rapping, how long have you been doing that? Or your music?
Man, my dad probably got me into actually music when I was a kid. I went to school for audio engineering at the high school, and I've always been doing stuff with my friends and stuff like that. Tried and did some things out in New York and came back down here and then really started making my wave, making my own feet down. So I've just been at it forever. It feels like it, but you know. Yeah,
me and Hutch, we be at work because we used to work together, and we be chopping it up, and he always had these great ideas, and I was like, you know, you gotta do it. It's gonna be dope. Because he actually was rapped on my album Heartbeats Exposed, which was, you know, y'all can go get that. It was a plug. But he
definitely.
That's why I always say, like, the people that you know, help each other out.
Definitely. They're your greatest resources.
Yeah, definitely. When I was doing the album, he actually showed me how to use the beat machine, and so the little tracks on there, you know, I did like 8, and I was like, whew, this is hard. I was like, I can't make beats. This is not for me. I was very impatient, but you know, in exchange, you know, I let him use the beat machine so he can work on some of his stuff. So you know, you definitely gotta help each other out.
That's how quit pro quo, all of that stuff like that, you know.
So, but now, like, you've actually transpired into some different things, not just music, like you have your own clothing line, art you wear. You want to go ahead and talk a little bit about that?
Definitely. Like I said, it's a giant everything that we do at radunlimited.com. That's why it's unlimited, because it's music, it's art, it's fashion. One of the things that we do is art you wear, AUW. Aww. And we got a couple of little fun things like that, branding and whatnot like that. But what I do is I collaborate with a lot of the artists that I work with, between Jaws 249 and a couple other people, and we just turn their art into fashion, into clothes and hats and stuff like that. Some of the stuff is hand painted, some of the stuff is like prints of things online, done creative kind of ways. We have you know, a whole store for pop-ups, and then we have a whole digital marketplace as well.
So how many like pop-up shops? Is it called pop-up shops?
Definitely.
How many pop-up shops have you had already?
Oh man, we've probably done at least 25 in the between the beginning of last year and this year. We've gone all the way to Aliceville, Alabama, and done things. I've went out to Hammond, New Jersey, and Jersey for all my real Jersey folks. You know what I'm saying? Drop that. We went and did this whole rock hippie fest that's coming up again this year. We're going to do that again, and you know, between throwing our own events, silent auctions, her paint sips and things like that. You know, it's just, you know, that's really the guerrilla marketing and getting after it that we really do, just trying to let everybody see our face and expose our creative sides. And a lot of the times, the things you'll see online, you can get them half off if you come to the pop-up shop, because we just want to see it. We just want to see it opposed to the internet.
Yeah, because I meant to bring my hat, but I forgot it. But that's okay, because you got some of your gear on, and you did say, like I said, it's a lot hand painted. And do you do most of you in your?
I do all the hats. All the artwork that are reprints are done by Jaws 249, but we do a lot of collaborating with some other artists and some outsourcing to other people that just, you know, are talented, and you know, if they can come up with some ideas that I think are creative, then I'm like, yeah, let's roll with it. If they come up to me and like, hey, I do this, I'm like, hey, well then let's get together and try to do this. And I know these people who do this, and like you said, it is the people you know, and you know, I just want to get rich with you, not rich off you. You know, That's a motto.
Did
that I
y'all hear
live
that
by.
though? Rich with you, not off you. So yeah, a lot of people are greedy, and then that can like cancel out relationships, friendships, everything. So you know, if you work together, like we said,
exactly, you can recycle
enough.
$100 3, 4, 5 different times between the same 5 people and make a lot of progress happen. Believe it or not.
And you also have Rad Babes swimsuit line. You know, I can't get on the swimsuit line. He ain't got plus size swimsuit. So, did you come up with doing the swimsuit line yourself?
It was a combination of me and Jaws. We wanted to put ourselves in an alley that allowed us to do some fun adventures that involved a little more skin, a little more a riskiness without, you know, sort of being like that. So we said this was a good project to do, a little swimwear that has some fun to it, a little, you know, a little bit of that wave to it, but still keep it classy with it. So, you know, that's what we try to do.
So what actually inspired you to do the clothing line?
Just trying to find resources and fun, innovative ways to, you know, take her art to the next level, from, you know, shower curtains to pillowcases and things like that. We've just explored all types of options, coasters and, you know, books and all types of things, just, you know, to get it out there, just, you know, just have more fun and just to make the art that she does more of the life that we live, instead of, you know, trying to find time and fix it in. You know, we just wanted to make it the everyday kind of thing.
So far, what has been your biggest challenge as far as pursuing your music and your clothing line?
When I was in Jersey, I would say my biggest challenge was that I just was in circles with everybody that was trying to do the same thing. So it was like everybody was more so focused on their individual things instead of everybody coming together and seeing the big picture and whatnot like that. So I say I run into that more than anything, where people are just so focused on themselves that they can't sort of broaden their wave to sort of introduce themselves to other opportunities, and that could actually be the thing that takes them there to the next level. So that's what I would say be the biggest, you know, biggest thing, you know. Rock with your people, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't be afraid to, you know, share $1 million idea and with $100 budget, or, you know, be able to, you know, make it work for everybody, you know, make it advantageous for everybody. And that's really, when you can do that, that's when you can really bring a whole lot of focused energy, and, you know, but getting to that point is hard, because everybody believes that they're that rock star, that superstar, and I'm like, more power to you, but if y'all bring that focused energy to one place, you can see, you know, some more results.
And we kind of talked about that earlier before the cameras came on. But we were saying how we're venturing to different things. Like I started off with poetry, then I was writing music, then I was acting, and I was now I'm behind cameras, and now I'm on a talk show. So, and you're starting to venture out into other things as well. What else are you getting into?
One of my newest projects that I've been doing is video production. I started off just trying to record people, actually trying to get just another skill and whatnot like that was artistic, allow myself to be useful to other people, once again trying to get that synergy going, and I've just found a real passion for it. I'm, you know, watching hours and hours of YouTube tutorials and videos and thinking about film school, and, you know, but, you know, one of the secrets is education is free. You know, I'm like, you do need some of those type of simulators, some of those type of people in that environment to sort of, you know, get you more adjusted and acclimated. But a lot of times it's the will to want to do something if you're interested in doing it and just make it happen. But video production is one of my big new passions, and I'm looking forward to taking that to the next level. Between right now I'm with music videos, I'm shooting shows and stuff like that, internet shows. I'm ready to do short films probably in the next, you know, 2-3 months or something like that. Build that confidence up and take it there.
Definitely. Well, you know, you get at me.
You know it.
Because we can help. We can work together. We can do some things. Boom. So if y'all need your music video, or you need a show that needs to be filmed, Hutch the Rad, you better reach out to him. What would you say has been your biggest sacrifice?
Sacrifice is time. I'm not trying to like sound cocky or whatnot or arrogant, but I feel like I'm good at whatever I apply myself to. So if I would have decided at any time to want to do something else, I knew I would have been successful at it. So it was like, oh, I had opportunity to maybe go to Africa and try to do something else. And it was like, but if I do that, this opportunity right here won't still be here for me to maybe rock and roll like I want to. So it's time with family and friends and loved ones, you know, trying to make projects and dreams happen. And then, you know, actual like opportunities that I was like, I got opportunity to go to Japan to teach English, and I was like, that'd have been awesome, but it wasn't the wave that was right for me. So it's like, you know, just sticking to your guns and, you know, knowing which waves to rock with and stuff like that.
Now you could say you was just going to Japan, but then you said teaching, that kind of just that kind of just knocked me off now. But vacation,
Sure.
I don't know if I want to stay in Japan. Cause then that would force you to learn, and I have to learn that language.
It would just change my whole energy that I was being about. Right?
So do you feel like you have the support of your family and friends?
Definitely, I believe that they believe in me. I feel like I love you guys. I feel like you guys could put a little more energy into the things I'm doing, only because what I'm trying to do would be a family endeavor, adventure, things like that. And what I like to do with other talented people, I would do the same way with them and allow their talents to fuel and drive the way the things that I'm doing. And it's not that they don't, because I do believe that they believe in everything I'm doing, but if they were 100% on board and believed it like I believed it, then it would be like, some things would be no-brainers, and investments and times and things like that would just be more beneficial. So, but, you know, shout outs for everything y'all do for me, you know, anything y'all done for me in the past, you know. I know y'all always got my back, and there's always love. So.
And so you said that you're actually about to do a talk, you're doing a talk show. So what does your talk show entail?
My talk show is called The Creative Space, and I bring people into my my space and my my labs where I get my music done, where Jaws 249 does all their painting and stuff like that. And we sort of just give people a behind the scenes view of a day in their life or a process, and then I ask them, you know, random questions like waffles versus pancakes, or who do you think would win in a fight, you know, Wolverine versus Hulk, and they'll be like, I don't watch superhero movies, and then I'm gonna explain the whole superhero movie thing. You know, it's just a lot of fun randomness, you know, mixed in with some good art and then good intentions and things like that.
Since we on random, I'm about to throw this out here. So Hutch had me play in a fantasy football league with him, right? And I ain't gonna lie, with my husband's on camera today. Hey, he was kind of helping me a little bit, because I was like, I don't do this stuff. We was called the Grave Diggers. Why did we win this fantasy football and I ain't get no trophy? But he said if he was gonna win, he was gonna get himself a trophy.
Myself the biggest trophy.
Well, why you couldn't get me a trophy?
The champions of the team, Robert Kraft buys the Patriots the trophy, the rings and whatnot like that. So as the commission, I maybe should have. So maybe I do owe you something like that. But you know, I did take that loss kind of hard. Let's not mention I was the team that she beat and whatnot like that. And
then he had, you know, my favorite quarterback is Peyton Manning, and he had Peyton Manning. But every time my team was up against Peyton Manning, Peyton didn't have good numbers. He didn't have good numbers.
I was like, I can't believe this right here.
It's all right. That's what the Grave Diggers do. That's what we do. So, this is one of the questions that I ask everybody. So, have you ever thought about giving up on pursuing your dreams, and how do you overcome those thoughts?
Not necessarily giving up, but I like receive opportunities, or because I just spread myself so wide, other options become available, and I start to wonder and consider. And then the older you get, sometimes if you do have aspirations for a certain project and it doesn't meet those goals and whatnot, you sort of second guess, or you sort of maybe get down on yourself a little bit. But I always go back to that original passion I felt when I first stepped on the stage, and it was something that the moment I did it, I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. I was like, this is it. And then going back to reality from that high of the art of the love the love for what I do, it's something that I couldn't imagine doing a regular life stuff. That's what I call it. No offense to anybody who lives regular life and you guys,
Yeah.
you know, follow your passion, your dreams and stuff like that. But you know, that rock star status, I'm still chasing it. I'm still chasing it.
But I saw you recently. You was at Green Street, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You performed.
I did a pretty good job. The music was a little too loud, and you know, just you know, me being who I was, I told them to stop the music, and I just, you know, started taking over the crowd and stuff like that, and I'm not gonna let this moment pass me by. I didn't win, but you know, but it was okay. I definitely felt like I got a good crowd reaction, a good little spike and some views and stuff like that. Got a couple videos to reach you know, 1,000 likes and things like that. So that was, you know, always those good things that keep me going in the right direction.
You didn't win, but you took that step and got on that stage.
Oh, definitely. And then the next week, I threw my own show after that and had people come, and I made money off of that show, and it was good. It was good. So it's always a plus when you can make some money off of it. You know, that's a whole nother question. Who knows how much money I'll have to make as an actual success to get back all the money I've invested into this. But the journey is the fun part. You know, I wouldn't want to snap my fingers and be the success. You know, these long trips, these going to Alicevilles, these dive bars and stuff like that. This is, you know, the things that are going to be in the movie of my life, and people are going to be like, yeah, that's the awesome part. That's the awesome part.
And I didn't really talk about this earlier, but go ahead and just explain a little bit about your website, what all you can find on there.
Definitely. RadUnlimited.com sort of has 4 main parts to it. The music, which is mostly me right now. Then after that, it goes to art you wear, which is going to be the clothes that you can buy, or all the fashion accessories like that. From there, we have the canvas, which sort of allows you to buy reprints and things like that of some of the arts from the exhibits, and just show other artists work off, giving them shout outs and things like that. And then the last part is called Sword Up, which is my digital magazine inside of Rad Unlimited, and that's where all of my entertainment based things are. You'll find the creative space there. Me and Jaws 249 have a show called How to Make It in America. It's our fun little hustle show, just giving you the behind the scenes look of our pop-ups and stuff like that. You'll find the other show that we have called Rad Ventures, where I just go to random places. The one year we went to 3 theme parks in 3 days and stuff like that. We just come up with little fun things to do, and you know, just give y'all the view of it. So that's the website in a nutshell. It's unlimited. You know, you can go there and scroll and listen to music and do everything that you want from us will be there.
Okay. So what do you got coming up now?
Coming up now, tomorrow, I'm going to be shooting a video for my project. Thanks for the support, which is going to be for free download on my website. I'm going to put it on all the other streaming platforms as well. And it's going to be to promote my album that's coming up this summer, Hoodies and Blazers. And other than that video tomorrow, we have the silent auction for Jaws 249. It's going to be just a nice little soft opening of all the things that we've got going on this year. She's starring in my video, so I'm going to premiere and debut that there. She's the first episode of my show, The Creative Space, so we're going to debut that there. She has a couple different projects called The Sides or Elements or Shades of Jaws. We haven't figured out the exact title of it, but it's a nice little modeling project that she has going on. All the new 2020 swimsuit lines are going to be debuted there. A couple of her friends, a couple of the models are going to be there, and so it's going to be a lot of fun. So look out for that. It's going to be sometime in June. It's going to be right here in Greensboro.
Yes, the grind is crazy.
Definitely.
The grind is so crazy. Okay, so do you have anything else that you want to tell the people before we get up and out of here?
You know, take it to the max. Rad Unlimited. I got a couple different catchphrases and stuff like that, but y'all heard them. You know, get rich with me, not rich off me. You know, that's the way I want everybody. If they can leave with one thing, you know, find your friends, find anybody that's talented, and try to figure out how y'all both can, you know, benefit from each other and things like that. Save the arts. I want to tell y'all that this is, you know, a very dope, awesome experience. This is a wave. So definitely, if you're a supporter of this, keep on doing it. Tell your friends and everything like that, because this is definitely dope. People need to know.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
For sure.
Thank you again for coming on the show. So
I can't wait to get her on my show. See, that's the next step. That's the next step.
I'll be there. You know I'm gonna be there.
There we go.
So there you have it. This is all for the dream. We got Hutch the Rad. It's only on Save the Arts TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you later.
Let's say the arts TV. You know what it be. Say the arts TV. Let's go.